Hey, you guys, welcome back. All right, so this is an exciting video. I spent some time this past week I was sick, but before that, I settled on my 2021 planner. Okay, so if you saw my video a year ago where I talked about making my 2020 planner, I was pretty ambitious with what I wanted to do. And I basically made like the monthly spreads were all dated, and then the weekly spreads were replaceable. So you could pick what you wanted to put in for any given week. Well, I had that ready to go. I was happy. 2 weeks in, I went and changed everything to be the same layout that I used in 2019. So I ended up I kept the same planner. I still used it, but I used the same layout over and over and over again. So I noticed that toward the beginning of November, I was starting to get antsy. Like, I want to try something different. Just really like wanting to experiment more with my daily driver, my beast planner. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to try this again this year. So let's go ahead and jump in. I'll show you what I came up with, and we'll see. Okay, so here's the cover. Super cute. It probably won't stay like this because I tend to change my covers seasonally, but this is where we're starting. So I went through, I already have notes in here because it's almost 2021 and your girl's running out of time. So I went ahead and put some information in here already. It is fully dated on the calendar spreads. And then I just changed up, I made a little Venn diagram type thing, and I made just a little notes page with either I could put a date here or a checkbox here. And then that's pretty much it. I kept the day cover, like the Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I kept those really small this time. That way, if I want to cover over them, I can, and I don't have to go through with a white pen and like draw over it for transparent stickers, or have to cover part of the top table because the Y's would go under it. So I learned a few lessons with my 2020 planner, so I kind of put them to practice in this one. And you'll see here on the right side, let's get this little dude here. Oh, I need my pencil. Hold on. There we go. On the right side over here, instead of having January, February, March, I went ahead and put the monthly character in for each one of these. I love it so much because in my shop, Lenny Digitals, those don't change. Characters can come out in any kit anytime, but the exclusives for the month always feature that month's flagship character. And I thought it was so cute to have them here because I have them all memorized anyways. I know who goes where, but to have them like this, I'm just like, oh, they're so cute. So keep on scrolling. Not a whole lot here. This is all very much the same. You see, I got notes going all the way to the end. Okay. And then I went ahead and included some, like colored papers. Like I've got this black one, a white one, grid, dot grid, notebook. Did I do a craft? Oh, I did a chalkboard, and then a plain like grayish one, real gray. So I did a lot of these. I didn't find myself using these a whole lot in 2020. But I wanted them here just in case. That way everything will match. And if I end up not using them, it's no big deal. When I do my planner export at the end of the year, I can just take out any blank pages. So then we're going to get into the weekly spreads. This one is if I was going to cheat and put a new spread in my 2020 planner, it would have been this one. Because I saw on, I want to say it was on Pinterest, someone had done a physical planner that looked like this, that had this layout. And I was like, it's brilliant. Because while I do use the sidebar in my current planner extensively, it's nothing that I can't make a sticker for and put in one of these, like the top bar up here, or on like a Sunday when I don't have a whole lot going on. I'm excited to give this one a try. Then we have this one, which is the weeks on top, grid on bottom. This one, every time I plan with it, like when I sit down to physically plan with it, I hate it. I hate it so much, but I always love how it turns out. So I was like, okay, I'm going to include it. I ain't promising I'm going to use it, but I'm going to include it. This one is like a Hobonichi style, but I didn't do a center divider like how it would, close like this. I didn't include that because I figured if I wanted to put one in later, I could do one that matched the spread for that week. Then we've got these ones. Just instead of having the vertical lines, you've got the horizontal weekly, horizontal with a square down the center. I did use one of these, 2018. I've been doing this a while. I did use one of these in 2018. And while, again, like the other one, it was a real pain in the butt to put together, I really liked how it turned out. Then we've got grid on top, week on bottom. And then this is the one that I always used. Like you see here how I have this sidebar. This is the one that I use currently and used all through 2020. So that's it. That is the end of this planner. Some of the key differences from the other one that I changed for this one is, again, you can see that the days, they don't touch the box outlines. In my 2020, they did. And it wasn't intentional. It was just like an oversight on my part. So, so I made it so these ones don't touch. I would have just not put days on them, but it's my safety net. I had to keep it in here just in case I panicked and went back to it because I ain't making planners again. So, yeah. And then also in the other one, I had a page for like zone cleaning, which I had fun setting up, but then I never looked at it again. If I wanted to do something like that, I would do it in like a play planner. That way I had a copy elsewhere that I would see. Because seriously, this planner is literally my day-to-day schedule. I make them pretty, don't get me wrong. I go nuts with the stickers and the decor, but it's very much this is my schedule, not the bullet journal type or the overview. Like a zone cleaning thing would be something that would be like ongoing. That's not what this is. This is the here and now planner. So yeah, I'm really excited to use this. I don't know. I have intention. Okay. I have intention of using the different layouts. We'll see how it goes, but the intention is there. And I did include a lot of extra papers this time because, again, if I want to use them, they're already there and they already match. And if I don't, it's no big deal. Another thing of note with this planner, nothing is linked. I didn't link anything. Now, and I want to, my 2020 is linked. And the thing about it with me is I don't use them. I never, ever use the links because it is so much faster for me to just tap this button here and then scroll through to find what I'm looking for. That is so much faster for me than hitting turn off my tool, find my thing. See, it's just changing pages because nothing's linked there. So, did I break something? Oh, no, there it goes. So, nothing about this page is linked, or this planner is linked. Normally, people tend to like the linked planners, and I used to be one of them, but as much as I liked them, I never use them. I always just tab scroll. Now, that said, though, the reason could be because I built the planner, so I'm very familiar with its structure. If I was using a planner that I had bought from somebody else and I wasn't really familiar with how it was built and how it's put together chronologically, I could see myself using links a little more, but honestly, I would probably just do the multi-page scroll view because it's just, again, for me, it's second nature. It's so fast. So this is my 2021 planner. Again, I don't know how well it's going to work out. I'm trying to revive this concept because I loved it so much at the beginning of last year, even though I didn't commit to it. Now, cons. The only con that I can see is a con of laziness, I guess you could call it, because normally in my planners, unlike my 2020 planner, every week is there. So if I say have a conference coming up with like one of the kids' teachers or something, I can just scroll to that page, get on the write tool or Scribble now because it's faster, and then just write it in there so that when I go to actually decorate that week, all my notes are already there. So what this is going to force me to do is actually use my monthly spreads, which I don't do. I normally just decorate them because I love the decorated look, but I don't go through and actually use it. So with the pre-planning phase for 2021, it's going to look a lot different than it has in 2020. And I'm nervous about that, but also kind of excited because the monthly's there too. It can be functional. That's why it's there. You don't just have a planner with 52 or 53 weeks. So that's it, you guys. If you have any questions, let me know. If you want to leave me some encouragement saying you can do it, stick with it, not the just change it because you're going to change it anyway, because I don't want to have to do that. I want to be able to commit to it and stay with it. So that's going to be it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you around 2021. Let's hope it's better than 2020. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.